which will be contested in the amateur super lightweight division over three 3-minute rounds and is proudly brought to you by PC's Pizza and Burger Bar. Introducing first, out of the red corner, we have Michael Lionheart Tepou.
And we're back for the 8th fight of the evening. We have Michael Tepou coming out from fighting out of his own gym.
Super lightweight, Anton. Explain super lightweight to me. It's a bit new.
Look, it's something that's been put into place recently, where they're adding more weight divisions, very similar to boxing. There's a lot of weight divisions that have been added, but different fight promotions are taking on the weights that they deem useful, I don't know, exciting, pretty much anything that they want to match fights up for.
So Michael has to actually put on weight to make this weight class.
Yeah, supposedly he's struggling to find opponents at lightweight, so he stepped up to fight at this super lightweight, which is 73 kilos, to find an opponent. I actually commentated his last fight in Gladstone off XFC. He is a very exciting fighter. You know, he's skilled, he's talented, he's aggressive, comes out to throw, but he's dangerous off his back with 3 of his wins coming by submission.
Yeah, 2 rear naked chokes and a guillotine, and then a big win by strikes in Gladstone just a few months back.
He was the former XFC Super Light champ, amateur champ, and now he's coming back on his little winning streak.
Have a chance in a matter of minutes to see if he can continue that winning streak here at Coastal Combat number 6.
Supposedly Lionheart Gym has affiliations with Tribal MMA, as you can see from his corner, and Fight Club Bully team as well. His favourite fighter is Daniel Cormier because he's short, chubby and old and still wrecking people.
Introducing now
as
his
they say,
opponent,
dad bods
out of the blue corner,
I'd
Dustin YouTube Robertson.
I love nothing more in this sport than a really good nickname, and YouTube, although on face value might not take the cake, this young man will actually YouTube different techniques and then head into the gym and try and implement them on the mat. So definitely a research-based fighter, very creative from that perspective. Grow Strong MMA under Ben Pepper as head coach. An old sparring partner of yours, Brendan O'Reilly, has an affiliation out there as well these days.
Yeah, Brendan O'Reilly is doing a lot of work with the guys out in Warwick. Brendan and I have a long history together. We're good friends. We've trained together. And we've had the opportunity to share a lot of experiences over the last 10 so years. It's been great. Warwick is out west, for anybody who doesn't know, out past Toowoomba. And Dustin's a property manager, livestock. So you know he's got that farm boy strength.
And you mentioned earlier the commitment that most people wouldn't recognise that it takes to be an athlete at this level. Dustin actually travels upwards of 400 kilometres a week to train. So that's out in the farm, doing his business, all the rest of the stuff that life has to offer, plus 400 Ks a week to make it to the gym to prepare for his fight. So that is commitment that you must appreciate.
Oh, 100%. You know, the hours that he would spend in the car, you know, away from family, friends, missing out on those experiences.
Absolutely.
You know, those opportunities to hang out with his mates on the weekend just to get those hours in, to get the training in, is definitely needs to be commended.
Also 16-0 since 2018 in BJJ competition, so on a roll and a half.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 8 this evening is brought to you by PC's Pizza and Burger Bar.
Definitely
Of
the
course, it is
taller of the
contested
two.
in the super lightweight
Dustin
division
comes in.
over 3-minute rounds.
But
and introducing first,
I can tell you firsthand,
fighting out of the
Michael
red
has a
corner.
chin.
He weighed
That
in at
puts a lot of people to shame.
73.7 kilos and trains out of Lionheart Fight Club, holding an amateur MMA record of 4 wins and 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Lionheart Tepou. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 73.7 kilos and trains out of Grow Strong MMA, holding an amateur MMA record of 2 wins for 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dustin YouTube Robertson. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Nakia Melody.
Good stare down between the lads as well. There's plenty of emotion in this one early on.
Well, both wins for Dustin have come off his back in a triangle, so we know if it goes to the ground, he's going to be extremely
He's got
dangerous.
those long legs, yeah. Oh, Michael straight away.
As we can see, the game plans for both boys. Michael coming out swinging for the fences. Dustin trying to take it to the ground. Be interesting to see if he throws that flying triangle as he hooks underneath that leg.
There is the opportunity there, isn't there, Anton? So, of course, Michael Lionheart Tepou fighting out of his own gym now. So he's the head coach there at Lionheart Fight Club and producing some pretty good fighters too. We have Dustin Robertson with the team from Grow Strong MMA. So Ben Pepper and the crew from Warwick in the corner there on duty tonight. And it looks like he's also got Zane Brassington in there as well. And, of course, Zane coming up later in our welterweight title fight. So like you mentioned, Anton, the game plan's very clear here. Dustin Robertson looking to try and get this to the mat.
Look for the double and gets it.
Michael Tepou trying to sprawl his way out of this one. He does just some
big
big
right
shots.
hand.
Swinging from his hips.
Got to get his guard up here, Dustin, as quietly.
So Michael Tepou really is one of those fighters who loves what he does. And already looks like a bit of blood drawn from Dustin Robertson. Michael now with double underhooks. Let's see what he chooses to do. Sorry, he's only got the 1 underhook. So we see Dustin Robertson now pushing him against the cage.
I think they're both having a bit of a breather.
They are.
I think they came out extremely aggressive in that first minute and a half, and now they're having a little bit of a breathe.
Dustin took a number of deep breaths, and if I was Michael, I might be throwing a few of those little body shots at the moment.
I'd like to see Dustin throwing some nice knees, just trying to slow him down, maybe loosen him up a little bit.
Yeah, so of course Michael Tepou doesn't really know how to fight boring. All of his fights in his amateur career have been absolute barn burners, whether they've gone his way or not. He's certainly all action.
Double legs there for Michael if he drops down now.
And a guillotine attempt here, but Michael Tepou doing the right thing, passing to the opposite side.
As he slides down the cage, not really jumping into it, more of a
Sliding
down.
guillotine.
Yeah.
Sliding guillotine. So, interesting position here. Dustin's got to be careful of the Von Flue counter, but
here
he's
it
back
comes.
to the feet.
He doesn't like it, Dustin, at all.
So clean right hand landed there on the break for Michael Tepou.
Dustin's got that range. Buy himself some distance here. Oh!
Wow!
Good night!
Wow! Huge overhand right from Michael Tepou. Closes the show
That did
with
not miss.
seconds left.
As Dustin moved in as well, making it twice.
Jesus.
That's a big shot. That's a really big shot.
That's the first proper KO of the night, that's for sure.
Oh, that is our new front runner for KO of the night. Wow, Michael Tepou with absolute cement in those hands.
Hopefully Michael's,
Dustin.
Dustin is all right. He's still on the floor of the cage. Doctors come in to give him a check over.
So in the meantime, we'll see if our team at One Media can get us a replay of that finish, because that was just beautiful work there from Michael Tepou.
Do you know what I do appreciate was after Michael landed, he looked for that second shot. He realised that Dustin was done, and then pulled back. And I think, you know, it's not the fighter's job to stop punching. It's the umpire, the ref's job to jump in. But I really appreciate what Michael did as a fighter, you know, to prevent that extra damage from happening and to save Dustin from that extra little bit.
And Dustin Robertson back to his feet now, and the boys will embrace.
It's quite dazed, Dustin.
I don't think he still knows where he is.
Nah, get him a seat, I think. And that was a big shot. That was a really big shot. And that was Michael's game at the end of the day, wasn't it? He was always going to be looking for that haymaker to finish, and he found it late in round one.
Still on very unsteady legs. I think it's going to take him a while before he remembers where he actually is.
It's part of the fight game, unfortunately, but sure, get the best of care and he'll recover quickly, no doubt.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 58 seconds of round number one, declaring your winner by knockout in the red corner, Michael Lionheart Tepou. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our winner, Michael Tepou. Landed about as flush a right hand as you can to close the show with 2 seconds to go in the opening round there. Talk me through that finish there, Michael. Was that something that you saw coming into the fight in his game?
Well, I'll answer their words real soon. I got my family back at home watching. Just lost my uncle Graham back at home about just over 4 months ago. I know you're there, my auntie. All my cousins, I love you. Oh, anyway, I don't know what you said.
Well, Michael, you had a very impressive performance. I think it's fair to say you're the front runner for knockout of the night. What can we expect in your near future?
Man, I'm trying to go to lightweight. I've been trying for ages. And I had to fight a guy that's super lightweight just to fight for the lightweight title. Bradford Cowie. You know what time it is, brother. Let's do this. We can either do it in here now or in the car park.
So it looks like we've got our next lightweight title fight. Two proud New Zealanders there. Bradford Cowie and Michael Tepou facing off, ladies and gentlemen. Coach number 9.